Hey everyone, welcome to another short mysterious video. And no, this is not another ghost hunting video. Some of you will be delighted, some of you may be disappointed, but I'm here for a higher purpose, if I can put it that way. If you guys have watched the last YouTube live discussion on Sunday about Jesus harrowing the hell, and by hell we explained that we actually mean the underworld, the abyss, the Sheol or Hades. You can use any of these terms, where Jesus came to defeat the powers of death, the powers of darkness. Well, I decided to come to another location. Let me turn on my flashlight on my phone, because I didn't bring my flashlight. Okay, you can still guys see something, right? I think you can see well. So I decided to come underground on an even deeper level than last time. Okay. Yeah, I'm about 50 to 60 feet underground. And why am I here? Is it because I necessarily wanted to make, just another spooky video? Not really. I wanted to come to a place where it's dark. Because Jesus went to a dark place. Physically, spiritually, literally, and symbolically. So I wanted to come and make a symbolic video, which will be in the same nature as the topic of Jesus Victor, or Christus Victor, Jesus defeating the death. And if you guys know, for those who watched, we did the first session last time, and we'll be doing a second session in a couple of Sundays from now, continuing the same topic. And I wanted to come in the so-called belly of the earth, the womb of the earth. Okay, this is a little bit deep, and to explore, to see, not exactly to depict what Jesus went through and his, surrounding, but for all of you fantasy roleplay gamers, Dungeons and Dragons table games and other similar fantasy games, I wanted to come and see a little bit, to feel almost as if I'm in a dungeon, and see how we can symbolically understand this to be a place of Christus or Christ Victor. So the way that my mind works is, it includes a lot of visualization and, seeing images and pictures in my mind. So imagine this is a place of the dead. Imagine this is a place of, forget hell, but Hades, the underworld, where the souls are trapped, both those of sinners and both those of the Old Testament righteous people who are waiting to be rescued from death. But also there is a special place called Tartarus, or Tartarus, which is for the fallen watchers. And let's remember, there is no salvation for them, because Jesus' sacrifice was not made for them. So Jesus comes in this dungeon, and what does he do? He ties the strong man, as he mentions the same verse when he was talking in parables in the Gospels. He comes and he breaks the door. Here's the perfect example of a old-fashioned door, and he ties the strong man, the devil. He ties the death. He takes power of the death to himself. He frees the innocent people. He frees all those who were captured in the dungeon, so to speak, and he sets them free. He comes as victorious. He takes the keys of the Hades and of the death, and now he is Christus Victor. He is the king over all. Okay, let me see if we can see what's all the way up. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm seriously deep in the belly of the earth, so to speak, like I said, about 60 feet. So yeah, I just wanted to come and make a short video to symbolically portray, imagine, from all those holes in the walls and from all those shades, the demonic powers are coming, like the psalmist and other Old Testament prophets were explaining and speaking, in different figures of speech, like, God rescue me, the waters are all the way until my neck, and almost speaking as if death and the underworld is a huge pit that has tentacles. It's a prison that they cannot escape. It's a bad place to be. So imagine Jesus coming and seeing all these demonic monsters and beings crawling out, and Jesus coming and defeating all of them and being the king of the place. And now where was darkness, imagine my flashlight represents sort of Jesus' light, pure light. The light that was there before the first light, the first physical light or the sun was ever made. Jesus was that light, the everlasting light. So for me, this perfectly resembles the Easter season or the resurrection season. And I just wanted to come and make this symbolic video of, Jesus defeating the powers of darkness. As we can see, it's not pitch black, but it's still dark. There's some shades, right? So that also contributes to the atmosphere. And yeah, like I said, Jesus defeating the boss, well, quote unquote, the boss of this place, Satan, death. Defeating the dungeon, being the lord of the dungeon, and now cleansing it. Imagine all of these items in this dark place are getting new colors, getting new smell, getting new purpose, redesigned, repurposed for God's glory, by His might, by His power. And now Jesus is the big boss. He's the God of gods, the Lord of lords, and the King of the dungeon. So yes, happy resurrection, happy Easter season. Be encouraged in your faith, knowing that Jesus is victorious. I would encourage you to study this doctrine of Christus Victor, or the Harrowing of hell. You may not agree with everything. You may not understand everything. That's okay. But this is an interesting place. Okay. But yeah, be encouraged to study, to rejoice in your Lord, and to use your imagination for the sake of storytelling, developing doctrines and theology, and use it for God's glory. Okay, take care. God bless.